Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany, and if this is your first time stumbling across one of my videos, I focus on fashion, beauty, lifestyle, luxury, fragrances, and whatever else I feel like talking about, to be honest. So if that seems like something that you may be interested in, please think about clicking on that subscribe button if you enjoy the content, of course. Also, if you're already a subscriber, go ahead and click on that notification bell. I upload twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes I'll put out a bonus video on Sunday, so I don't want you to miss any of them. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my entire Bottega Veneta shoe collection with you all today. I'm going to be doing a review on each pair that I have. I have about 6 pair in my collection, and we're going to talk about sizing, comfortability, wearability, all of those things. And I honestly get a lot of questions about the Bottega shoes on my Instagram because I do my reels over there, so they see the unboxings first. And most of the times I post like great deals, especially for the Bottegas, because it's such a hot brand right now and everybody wants to get their hands on a pair. So of course, you know, they're asking me questions about sizing and how would you wear them before they purchase, because they want to make sure that they are making a great investment. So I figured that this video would be helpful and a great reference point. So like I said, I have about 6 pairs of shoes. So if you're interested, let's get started. So one thing I wanted to kind of touch on before I got started was Daniel Lee has labeled most of the Bottega heels the stretch sandal, no matter how they look, with the exception of like a couple that I have here. But it's kind of hard to kind of find these shoes, and I thought that was just so odd because I have like 3 pair of stretch sandals and they all look totally different. So anyway, okay y'all, so this is the first pair of Bottega shoes that I purchased. These came out in the fall of 2019. I picked these up in February of 2020. I was a little bit late to the bandwagon because I just thought these shoes were so weird on. When I would see these, I remember talking about these in my Sunday Style Inspo, and I was just like, girl, I don't get it. But after seeing them styled over and over again, you know how it is. That's the influencer thing, you know, you see them so many times and then you're like, wait, these are kind of cute. I know Monroe made me actually want to try them on to even see, and when I did put them on, they were sickening on my foot. Even my boyfriend was like, these shoes, you have to have them. So he was so on board, which is odd because, you know, Bottega is known for like this really edgy square toe, and men usually don't care for stuff like this. You know, this is a fashion girl shoe. This is like a girl shoe, not necessarily something that you wear to impress a man or something like that. But he absolutely loved them and they look so good on you guys. So like I said, these are the stretch mesh pumps. If you're researching these, search stretch mesh chain pump. That'll narrow it down because they're just called the stretch sandal, to be honest, which is so weird to me. The heel height on these is 9 centimeters, which is like 3.5 inches. As you can see, very comfortable shoe. They are, of course, real leather, and then you have the netting here. So like I said, I did try these on in the store, and just for reference, I wear a size US 37.5. With that being said, I would say that these do run true to size. However, I have a short heel. So when it comes to slingbacks and pumps, sometimes I can go 37, sometimes 37.5. It just depends. A lot of the times, the back, it just flips off of my foot. Even if it fits lengthwise, it still flips off of my foot. It's so weird. So with that being said, I got these in a size 37. I kind of regret that because even though they fit me perfectly, these shoes are extremely comfortable. But for me, since I did size a half size down, when I'm getting into that 5th hour, I start to feel this mesh rub against my toenails. So I have to make sure I keep my toenails cut down pretty short, okay? But I absolutely love these. I've only worn these about 3 times, and I want to sell these and possibly just go ahead and get that size, the half size up. But if not, I can still work with them. These shoes are everything. I don't regret buying them, even though it took me a while to get on board with them. They are so sexy. They go with everything. So edgy, so chic. I just live for them. So when I picked these up, they retailed for like $920, I want to say. And now they've gone up a full $100. They are retailing now for $1,020 on the Bottega Veneta website. But I think these are good. I mean, I know that all of the Bottega shoes are supposed to be like very trendy. But a year later, I still feel like these are so good, and I'd still pull them out to wear with anything. Now, these do come in two colors. They come in the narrow, which is the black, and then they also come in the nude. What I will say, maybe it's three colors, because some websites I see like a cool tone nude, and then some of the websites I see more of like a peachy nude. I live for the cool tone nude. It's like a deep cool tone nude. The peachy nude is more for, you know, fairer skinned people in my opinion, but these shoes are so good. I recommend you going your true size with these. Don't size up and do not size down, okay? Now, if you have maybe narrow feet, possibly, but honestly, I would recommend you go true to size in the pumps, and they're everything. You know that Bottega is known for this grip on the bottom, so it makes them super comfortable. They have a little bit of padding in there, but the shoe itself is just iconic in my opinion. Like, it's so good, right? Love these. So the second pair of Bottega Veneta shoes that I picked up were the BV Letos. Now these, like I said, these are called the Letos, the BV Letos. These are not called the stretch pumps. And these are the ones that have that oversized woven detailing on top. Iconic, very Bottega with that quilting. Now these, you know, can be a little bit scary. And honestly, when I saw these, I was like, they're so like thick and big. But when you put these on, at least when I wear them, I don't feel like they're so extreme. But they definitely look extreme just looking at them right here. But these are super cute, okay? Now, I got these for an amazing deal, and I do have a video coming up on how I purchase luxury for less, so stay tuned for that. But these, I got these for an amazing deal, but these retail for $1,270, I believe, you guys. I could never, like, that is a hefty price for a pair of shoes. Now, granted, they are handmade, of course. They have the gorgeous woven detailing, and they also have the woven detailing in the footbed as well. And the heel height on these are 3.5 inches as well, which is 9 centimeters tall. So all of the Bottega shoes I've noticed have always had like a very comfortable heel height, but they have so much detailing that you don't miss like a 5-inch heel. So that's why I really love the Bottegas. They make such a statement without hurting your feet, okay? So these, I would say, are extremely comfortable. Now with sizing, I did go up a half size, and that's only because, like I said, I got these for a great deal, so sizing was limited. So I got these in a size 38, but they fit me just fine. I like the fact that when I do have them on, you can still see the quilting at the front. And of course, my heel is not like backed up, you know, to the back of the shoe. So these, absolutely love. I did a half size up in these. I also like the fact that it has this little piece of leather in there, so it keeps your foot in there. So if you're concerned about this just being like too wide on the top, don't worry, because you have this little piece here that keeps your foot, you know, situated in the shoe. Very comfortable shoes. Again, that rubber bottom. Now, the only gripe that I have about these, and it could just be me, okay? It could just be me. With this woven detailing, yes, they are still very comfortable, but after a while, I feel that that detailing on the ball of my foot. It doesn't hurt, but it's not smooth, you know? So after a while, you start to feel like you start to feel the raising of the quilting a little bit more. So it can become a little bit uncomfortable and rub, but I've worn these for hours and hours. Like, I've walked downtown in these, no issues. I still love these. These are like pride and joy. You can see I've worn these a lot. And they're super comfortable, but they still look so good no matter how much I've worn these. Now, the color that I have is the fondant color, and these are essentially just a chocolate brown. So I absolutely love these. They come in a plethora of different colors, and they kind of interchange the colors as well. So right now he's doing like a lot of the pastels. You're going to get your soft blues and the lavenders and things like that. But originally I saw these in like an orange color, this color, black, nude, so on and so forth. So Absolutely love these. I would recommend either going true to size or sizing up a half size with these, and I think you'll be fine either way. If you have long toes, you know, go ahead and do that half size up. That's how I would suggest you doing it. But these are amazing. Highly recommend you pick these up. And yes, they are very trendy, very pricey. So if you can find these on sale, run and jump on it. Most of the times when I do see these on sale, they're going for around $900. So you are getting about $300 and something off, which of course is still very pricey. But if you love the shoe, I think it's iconic. Maybe a little bit harder to wear for some, but to me, these will stay in my wardrobe. I don't think I would ever sell these shoes because they're just so iconic. Bottega 2020. Like, I'll always remember this moment, or this year, or last year, you know, for when these came out. So it's kind of like, I don't know, like a Manolo Blahnik Tim. You know what I'm saying? It's a collector's piece, if you will. So absolutely love these. And these are also 100% lambskin. So the leather on these shoes are just impeccable. Super soft, you guys, on all of the Bottegas. Like, I mean, it's the craftsmanship for me. I literally love how soft these are. So beautiful. So the next pair of Bottegas that I have are these gorgeous curved sandals. Another exception to the stretch sandal label that he puts on all the shoes. These are absolutely gorgeous. Look at the detailing on these. Okay, so these are called the curved sandal because they do this curving of the braided leather. How gorgeous. And also the heel height on these are a little bit higher. These are 3.7 inches. And the reason for that extra height is because these have more of a straight heel and the others have more of a curved heel. So I love these shoes, you guys. Now the pricing of these is astronomical. These retail for $1,650. Now y'all know better, okay? Now you absolutely know better. Your girl did not spend that on these. I got these for like $600, okay? But again, I will have a video coming up about how I can get my luxury items, you know, for less. But these sandals are beautiful. I find these to be the softest in the footbed. But these you absolutely need to size up a half size or more, I've heard. My girl Sade actually asked me the other day, like, what size I got. Now, here's the thing. I told you I got these for a very good deal. So I got my actual size. They fit me just fine, okay? But on my right foot, I feel a little bit of the rubbing here because this doesn't move. Like, it's very sturdy right here. So it's not gonna stretch out unless you stretch them yourself. And this braided leather is so thick that you need space for your foot to come, you know, through. And a lot of the times people's feet are hanging off the back of these shoes because of that. Like, you can't get your foot all the way through. But look, I wanted this color and they had a 37.5, so I got them. And honestly, they fit okay. You know, I do feel, like I said, on my right foot only, I feel a little bit of rubbing on like my third toe. But over time, I feel like it may loosen up a little bit. I've only worn these about twice, so I'm going to give it a little time, but I'm going to keep them because they're super soft and comfortable. Like I said, out of all of the Bottegas that I have, this has the most cushion on the bottom. Now, all of the Bottegas do have this rubber injected sole, like I mentioned, so it adds to that comfortability as well. So these are very wearable shoes, in my opinion. They look amazing with jeans, dresses, shorts, whatever have you. It is such a gorgeously made shoe. And I honestly feel like these are, to the masses, a little bit more wearable than the BV Leto, because that Leto just has that really big piece going across the front. So, you know, people may not like those as much, but these, I feel like these can stand the test of time a little bit more because they have that braided detailing. Though it is still a statement shoe, it's just not as trendy looking, in my opinion. It doesn't have that extreme square toe either. So if you're not a fan of like the duck feet or the square toe, then these are a great option for you. I want to say this is the only, no, they have a couple of pointed toe pumps as well. I was gonna say I think this is one of the only pairs that don't have that square toe that they're known for, but Yeah, I love this toe on these, but you guys, the price of these are just so crazy that, I mean, they're made amazingly, but I would say if you can't get these on sale, get another pair. I mean, I don't know. It's just 1,600 bucks. So yeah, I love these shoes. Like I said, I did do my normal size, but I highly recommend you sizing up a half size or a whole size due to this part being so rigid. It's soft, but it's very stiff and rigid, okay? So these shoes, gorgeous. If you can get these on sale, highly recommend, and just keep that in mind. So I wear a size 37.5. A 38 would have fit me perfectly, but I don't think I would have been even upset with a 38.5. Okay, so very cute shoes. Love these. Get these on sale if you can, because that's $16.50. I mean, that hurts, right? And these are in the paprika color. Currently, I've seen these in the racing green, which is like a true green color. I've seen these in white. I've seen these in a soft blue. I've seen these in like a buttercup type of yellow color. So they come in a few different colors as well, but this paprika color I think has been discontinued. But this, isn't it so, it's so gorgeous. It's literally the color of paprika. But on camera, I think they're pulling a little bit more orange, but these are sick. These are so sick. Love. Okay, y'all. So here's the next pair of Bottegas that I have in my collection. And I love these shoes. These are a newer pair. These just came out this year and they are absolutely gorgeous. Very trendy right now, but they're everything. Okay. So the difference between these newer pair and these original mesh pumps is that these wrap around the ankle. These are sick, okay? These come in a few different colors. You're gonna get the grass green. They come in egg yolk, which is like a very vibrant, rich yellow. They come in a tomato red color, and they come in black, and they also come in like a off-white, I would say. They call it tulle, I think. Tulle? I don't know, but it's just an off-white color, like cream. So y'all, look at the color. I had to get the green. The green is so sick, right? So the difference between these two is that I find that you get a little bit more toe cleavage in the pump version, and I live for toe cleavage, okay? So that's why I was a little bit concerned about purchasing these, because they come up a little bit higher on the foot due to, you know, this little strap here, but they're still sickening. When I ended up wearing these out, I was like, oh yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. I mean, not for the faint of heart. You do get that extreme square toe. You will get the 3.5-inch heel. It's lambskin leather trim, but of course you get the netting. I also find that the netting on these are wider nets. Can you tell? See, this is the netting. You can see the holes are a little bit bigger. And then here is the netting on the pumps, smaller holes. And honestly, it seems to be a different material as well. The black has more of a shinier net, and this one has more of a matte kind of yarny net, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But I love these. These are everything. These are very trendy. I would say I wouldn't necessarily, I mean, I don't know. I find like if you get the colors, I mean, these are definitely going to be trendy. So if you're concerned about the trend factor of these, I would go ahead and go for black or the nude or something like that. You will also get that same rubber sole that makes these extremely comfortable. And these run extremely true to size, okay? Very true to size. I would not size up. I would not size down in these if I were you. These fit me perfectly. When I first got these though, man, let me tell you something. This piece here, because it comes up a little bit higher on the foot, it comes up on the widest part of the foot. So after walking in these around the house, I felt that, right? So I was like, y'all, I don't know. But when I went in to try on the exact same size in just a different color, it felt fine. So that just let me know that this will stretch out. I ended up wearing these the other night, and they absolutely did. I was able to walk all night in these with no issues. They ended up stretching out. So I just wore them around the house before then. But yeah, some pairs, again, because they're handmade, you may find that this part here can be a little bit uncomfortable, and it's a very thin type of, you know, little leather piece there. So it can kind of dig into your foot because you're going to be standing at an angle. So you're going to feel that pressure there. But otherwise, these are very comfortable shoes. I absolutely love them. No regrets. I really want the cream, but I'm going to be cool because I feel like one is enough. But that cream pair is so good. Okay. So at first when I saw them, the cream, I was like, that's just such a bright white, and I love a white shoe, y'all know that, but I just thought it looked a little bit weird on darker skin tones like mine. I like them on fairer skin tones, but now that I've seen them, I'm like, that cream is so good. And of course they go with way more. So I love the cream. So if you're thinking about the cream, go for the cream. The black is cute too. I haven't actually seen anybody pick up the black in the wraparound, probably because everybody has the black in the original pump. But the green is sickening. The green, the way that it looks on the foot and the way that the white toenail polish pops through the green. Listen, it ain't nothing like it. So love these so much. Go your true size with these. I can't stress that enough. The leather wrapping around your ankle is very comfortable. It doesn't dig into your ankle when you're walking or anything. Very, very soft. Again, lambskin. All the shoes are made in Italy, by the way. So the craftsmanship, again, amazing. Heel height, not too high. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous pair of shoes. Of course, I got these on sale too, girl. So these retail for $930. Of course, I didn't pay that, but I think these are worth it, okay? These are very cute shoes, perfect for the summer. If you are looking to splurge on a pair of summer shoes, summer sandals, summer heels, this is a good one. I mean, it's the it shoe right now, and for good reason. So I love these, very comfortable. How long was I out that night? Oh, so we met up, me and my homegirl Ashanti met up around 7 o'clock. I didn't get home to 12, okay? So I wore these all night with no issues, and I can't wait to wear them again, you guys. They are just so cute, and they make me happy. They just so gorgeous. Love these. Okay, y'all, so we're coming down to the last two pair. Now, these are new season. I recently picked these up, and these are just absolutely sickening. They are called the stretch sandal again, but let me just get the detailing for you up close and personal. Okay, how gorgeous is this shoe? So pretty. I haven't worn these out yet, but these are the raffia sandals, and they are just everything. So these come in this like nude color. They come in pink, and they come in purple. They come in brown. I've seen maybe black, not sure, but they come in a few different colors. These are so good. They just scream vacation to me. Like when I saw these, I had to have them. And of course, I found them for a good deal. Now, one thing I'll say about these, you'll notice that the only leather you're going to get is on the heel. The heel is covered in the leather, 3.5 heel height, but all of this is raffia. So it doesn't give. You need to size up in these. I would say size up a half size or a whole size, depending on how wide your foot is. I got these in a size 38. They fit me perfectly, but you definitely need to size up in these because it's not a lot of space in there. You see, to get your foot in, look at that. It's very like shallow, okay? Very shallow. So if you have wide feet, I know somebody had messaged me and they were like, I have thick feet. And I'm like, what does thick feet mean? But she said her feet are thick, so instead of wide. So she definitely, you know, mentioned that she needed to size up like a whole size because of that. So keep in mind, these are very shallow to get your foot in. But girl, if you get the right size, they're very comfortable. This doesn't bother me. This is only at the toe part, but it's lined in leather all throughout. And I love that because if I was walking on this raffia all day, I feel like after a while it may burn my foot, the ball of my foot. So I love the fact that, you know, they were smart about it and they have the leather on the inside where the ball of your foot hits. So that's another reason why you want to make sure you're getting your right size so that your foot's not sliding down to this raffia part and or the ball of your foot is not sliding down, because that'll end up burning after a couple of hours with walking. So absolutely love these, you guys. Like, how good. And I love the fact that these are a neutral. I would only wear these in the spring and summer, obviously. I feel like even with the, with the other mule styles, like my BV Letos, I wear these in the fall due to the color and how thick they are. So even though you're getting, you know, some foot on display, because they are such a thick type of sandal, they give off more winter fall vibes, in my opinion. Of course, I still wear them in the spring and summer, but these are definitely spring and summer shoes. These are more fall and winter. So yeah, and you can wear these all year round if you will. But because of the material of these, I mean, I don't know. You do what you want to do, girl. But I'm going to wear these in the summer and I cannot wait. Even I would wear these today. Like I just have on like this soft peach knit vest, some jeans on, and I would throw these on with the cute little bag and hit it. Okay. So freaking cute. Absolutely love these. The pink color is gorgeous as well, but I couldn't resist this color. It's just so good. So like I mentioned, this is a newer style and these retail for $1,050. I would say you could bypass these because, you know, if you're going to spend that kind of money, you probably do want to start off with an all leather shoe. And this is not an all leather shoe. Like I mentioned, you get the raffia and just the leather there on the heel. So for the price point, I think there are others out there that, you know, you can get your money a little bit more worth with, if that makes sense. But I love these, very trendy. And, you know, these were not my first pair. I probably wouldn't have got these as my first pair either. So, but I love these, highly recommend them. Just remember to size up. Okay, y'all. So last but not least, these are another pair of the stretch sandals. And these are actually one of the first pairs that ever came out. So you can see you have that iconic square toe that Bottega and Daniel Lee is known for. Gorgeous, gorgeous shoe. You get the 3.5-inch covered, lambskin covered heel. The whole shoe is lambskin actually. It's a beautiful, gorgeous shoe. It took me a while to pick these up simply because they're so plain and I felt like they were easily dupable. But after having these in my collection, nobody does it quite like Daniel Lee. It's the shape for me, okay? So I have several Bottega dupes. Nobody does it quite the same. The only reason I did pick these up, though, is because of the color. These go with a bag that I have, and then I also got them for a great deal, so I had to snatch them, okay, quickly. But after having these in my collection, I realized what took me so long. Like, I'm wondering what took me so long. These are so comfortable. They're so good. Such a nice statement shoe that's still very wearable. If you are concerned with the Bottega shoes and you want to kind of dip your toe in the water, I would start off with these. It's a great introductory price at $790. When they first came out, they were like $600 and something, but they have gone up. But still, these are one of the lowest priced Bottega Veneta shoes you can get, and they come in an array of different colors. So these are in the kiwi color, like I mentioned. They go with a handbag that I have, but they have lavender, they have white, they have a bright blue color. They used to have a pink color that's absolutely gorgeous. They come in black, they come in nude. Like I said, an array of different colors. So the grass green, you know, the grass green is really on trend right now. The same color green that I have in the mesh. So if you love that color, but you're not ready for like such an extreme shoe, go with these. I think these are so good. As far as sizing, I would recommend you do your true to size, 7.5 for me, or go up a half size. The only reason why I would say go up a half size in these is because this curve here, right? So what I've noticed with Bottega shoes, they're not really made for people who have extremely wide feet. The length of the shoe may be perfect for you, but I see a lot of heels hanging off the back of the Bottega shoes, and that's because they have very shallow openings. You see that? It's very shallow. So like the raffia ones that I mentioned and like the curved sandals that I mentioned, you're going to struggle a little bit if you have a wider foot to get your foot all the way through. So that's when I would do that half size up. But otherwise, if you have just a normal, you know, medium width foot, I would go your true to size like I did, and you won't regret these. Extremely comfortable. They do have a little bit of padding. Of course, the iconic rubber detailing. And like I said, it took me a little while to jump on to these because they're so plain. And I felt like for the money, because I'm paying, you know, $790 for these, you know, if you get them full price. I feel like I can get like a more extravagant shoe. But this is a shoe that will take you a lot of different places. You can wear these with dresses. You can wear these with jeans. You can wear them with shorts. You can wear it with sweats. So many different options. Essentially, it's just a classic mule with a modern edge and twist with that square toe. So highly recommend these as an introductory pair into the Bottega Veneta shoes. But all of the shoes that I have here, I highly recommend as far as comfort, as long as you get the right size. So I hope this video was helpful for you all. And overall, as far as sizing for me, I would go my normal size, which is a 37.5, and in some cases size up a half size for me. Now, the only exception was the 37 that I got in the full pump, and that's because it was a little bit loose on the back of my heel, but I still think I should have gone with my true size, okay? And all of the shoes are extremely comfortable. You will not have to worry about comfort when it comes to Bottega shoes. The heel heights are perfect for everyday wear, and that's something that I really do love, you guys. I love the fact that you have such an extravagant shoe that you can wear on a regular everyday basis. That's the cool thing about Bottega, and I think that's why so many people are gravitating towards Bottega, because, you know, a lot of the times when you have these extravagant shoes, you can't wear them all the time. So he has mastered doing like a cool shoe that is everyday wearable. So I love that. But anyway, I will have all the shoes that I have linked down below for you guys, along with the size that I chose in each one of them. And let me know your favorites down below. Also, if you have any of these shoes and you have any sizing, you know, advice for anyone, put that in the comment section. That'll help people out as well. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you on my next one. Bye.